Hey everyone, Ben here, and I've been sim racing online now for over 4 years. I'm far from the quickest driver on track, but I've learned a lot about how to maximise my potential when I compete in weekly ranked races. So here's 3 of the biggest mistakes I try to avoid that can stop you from getting the best results you can in online sim racing. If you find the video helpful or entertaining, a like and a sub goes a very long way to helping others find it too. Okay, first up, this is going to sound a bit weird, but mistake number 1 is trying to go faster than ever before during a race session. Don't get me wrong, I do want to complete the race in as little time as possible, but if I'm pushing to find new pace in an online ranked session, then the chances are I might not complete the race at all. Because I'm not an elite level sim racer, much less a real life Formula 1 driver, it's really not a good idea for me to be pushing to my absolute maximum, trying to reduce my lap time right the way throughout the race. Doing so would require me to be experimenting with new brake, turn-in and acceleration points during the race, and sooner or later I'm going to push beyond the limit and end up costing myself more time than I'm gaining. Instead, consistency is king. Ideally, before the race even begins, I'll have a good idea of the quickest but consistently achievable lap time that I can record. The real challenge in the race then becomes about getting as close to that as I can each and every lap, avoiding off-tracks, collisions, or losing tons of time battling with other drivers. If you're able to deliver this, your results will improve, even if you're leaving half a second to your theoretical optimum lap time on the table. But realistically, mistakes will happen during most online races. What really matters is how you react to them. A big mistake sim racers make when they lose a bit of time to an error or an incident is to try and get it back there and then. You're half a second down because of an incident, well, let's try and equalise that delta before the end of the lap. The problem with this is if you're already a bit flustered, you're much more likely to compound the initial problem than you are recover the time lost. The truth is, if you've made an error or got caught in an incident, the time you've lost is gone. You're very likely never going to get it back. Instead of dwelling on it, you should focus on getting back into a good rhythm and thinking about maximising the remainder of the race to come. Ignore the current lap delta and reset for the next one. Of course, when racing, you're not alone on track, you have other drivers to deal with too. It goes without saying that being matched with evenly paced people and going wheel-to-wheel battling is a lot of fun, but it's also where you can lose a lot of time. Becoming too focused on the drivers around you can rob you of your concentration and lull you into either pushing too hard to catch up with the driver in front or tensing up and preemptively defending against the driver behind. All of a sudden your consistency can disappear, meaning you lose time to your rivals and present them with opportunities to take advantage. By and large, you shouldn't defend or attack fresh air, but if you are close enough to mount a genuine overtake or be passed by another driver, then it's time to use your judgment as to how much time it's worth risking to force a move or to hold a position. If you're being held up early on in a race, it might be worth forcing the issue. Likewise, if you're defending against a quicker driver with 1 lap to go. But equally, it can be just as beneficial to your end result to be patient and accept losing out on a position in the moment with a view to not losing loads of race time in the battle. The gain or loss to your driver rating for one position or another in almost all sims is pretty marginal, and you can easily find yourself getting that position back in any case when someone else crashes out later in the session. But it's all well and good talking about these lessons. The question is, can I put them into practice? Well, you can click the link on the screen now and you'll find out.